Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. It's Gord. And a shout out to all of you from all over the place. I really appreciate you all. And what's today? Today, the thunder rolls. Gotta have a little bit of fun. But seriously, folks, how the weather changes us with chronic pain. It's a difficult subject because it affects all of us differently and some of us very immensely. We have had, I'm going to give examples, I can only do it from my own perspective, but I'm going to give you examples. Whereas in the past week, we've had beautiful, sunny, hot, almost stay indoor kind of weather. And yesterday morning, although of good mood and sound mind, yesterday morning I had a horrible migraine. I worked on it all day long. I tried all day to resolve it without Advil, Tylenol, other kinds of things, Never got ahead of it. Finally, about an hour before bed, I decided, you know what, I've got to take one. And it was still, the weather was changing, but it was still saying that it was going to be hot for the next quite a while. So I usually, when I have that kind of issue, either really bad headache or really sore body and sometimes fog, I think the weather's going to change. And I look and there was nothing on the horizon. Then I wake this morning. I had a restless, odd dream night. And then I woke this morning, same headache, and fog. Oh, foggy, foggy, foggy. I can barely see you. Where are you? Where are you? It was foggy. It still is. And then I look, and finally the meteorologists have caught up to this old body. And today's supposed to be our last hot day in at least the next week. We're going to drop to highs of 14 and 15. For those of you who don't speak Celsius, 15, double add 30. So 30 plus 30 is 60. 60 Fahrenheit as a high. And clouds and rain. It's typical Calgary summer weather. We had our 2-3 weeks of warmth, and now we're going to get rain and a bit of cold, and then September comes and winter is close. So you're going to see the title, Lazy, Hazy, Crazy Days of Summer. The haze is the fog. Fibromyalgia fog. A lot of people don't understand it, but it sure can be disrupting. Little things that normally mean zero to you or minuscule become huge, become sources of anxiety and even fear. People who have it never need to make an excuse for it. Those of you who don't have it need to give those who do have it just a bit of a break, a bit of a wide berth, instead of calling it out. I myself had that same issue. I didn't believe in depression. I didn't. A long time ago, 15 years ago, my sister had depression. And I really just want to tell her, get off your ass, get back to work. And then it hit me. And it has since hit another sister of mine. So So, believe it, it's real. And all the things around it are real. And none of us want sympathy. We just want understanding and help getting through. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not letting this bother me. I've had a couple of really good YouTube days. I love the feedback I get from all of y'all. And I'm trying very hard to ignore the news. In fact, some people have asked me, why don't I report on it? Don't feel like it. Don't want to. Don't like the news. But I do have one piece of local news that's kind of cool. There is finally going to be a store opening tomorrow in Bridgeland, a cannabis store. Finally, they had their license on time last year. 5 Points Cannabis. I'm going to be doing a bit of a video. I don't know how much. I don't know if they'll want any filming in the store, but I've already talked to the owners, and we're going to have a little look at. He told me, he says his quality is way up and his prices aren't too bad. Of course, we're looking at legal versus gray, but as I said, the legal market is going to keep improving, and I'm going to keep reporting it to you all, and especially now having a store near me. This guy says that the Alberta government has opened up sourcing to so many more growers that you have some choices of who to buy from and what to buy, and what quality and THC level that you can support. So I've got to wait and see what happens when I go to that store. I may be reporting separately from outside. I may even purchase some just so that we, as a gang, the WeedTube family, we as a family, can have a good look at it and see what Alberta legal cannabis is like. So I will be going to that store tomorrow. It's a grand opening. Who knows what kind of swag might be there, and who knows, they might let me record in the store. If they don't, I'll get a few pictures and I'll share them, and we'll talk and we'll throw them up there and we'll see what happens. And I'll give them 5 Points Cannabis, if you're watching, I'll give them the same benefit of the doubt that I give everybody else. If I can only give a negative review, there won't be a review. I don't do the negativity. Ain't gonna do it. Not my thing. So it'll either be a, hey, here's something more to come, or we'll just have a casual conversation about how weed just hasn't gone that far yet. I said it'd take 4 to 5 years before really we've stomped out the black or gray market. Prices need to come down, quality needs to go up. This guy told me quality is going up. We will see. You can trust me to bring the right one to you. And we are on to weird facts, little known facts. And we are there now. There is enough fuel in a full jumbo jet tank to drive an average car 4 times around the world. Wow. Had no idea. I really had no idea. There is enough fuel in a full jumbo jet tank to drive an average car 4 times around the world. Absolutely amazing, the amount of fuel we go through. And one day I'll talk about climate. I have a very unique perspective. Peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony. Look for someone without a smile today and give them that smile of yours. It's beautiful. I love it. They will too. You have more. Peace.